So this is the deck. It is actually a real tarot deck. It is a tarot deck that took me years to put together. And I will be telling you all how I did it. This is the back of the tarot deck here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. This is, we've got some moons back here, full moons. We've got eyes facing the moon. This last card for the back of the tarot deck, this is all, you know, glitter, actual real gold glitter. And I actually did a mixed media deck. That's what this is. This is a mixed media art tarot deck. It was fully painted and all kinds of different materials that we used. I've used acrylic, watercolor. I have used lots of graphite pencil, crayons, all kinds of different things. All right, so the deck is actually 3.5 by 3.5. It is a square deck. Now, you don't really see tarot decks be square, but that's exactly what I was guided to do with this. On the solstice of 2020 in December, that's when this final card came out, or the image, and I channeled it in front of the fireplace. The deck has been consecrated with fire, with water, air, and earth energy. It is very vibrant and bright. I'm really glad at how the images actually came out. I'm going to show them to you. Now, I don't have a box or anything for these cards yet. That's why we're doing the Kickstarter campaign, so we can get those extras like the gilded edges. I ordered this deck for myself because I was like, you know what, let me order it and see if anybody wants it. And that's what I did. So yeah, we've got just the plastic sleeve on here right now, which I thought was good quality. They came with that. But here's our cards. I'm gonna move this out of the way, move that crystal. That was a Lumerian crystal. And as you see, I have very small hands. I'm actually petite. I'm 5'3" in height. And these cards fit in my hand like this. You know? They're very easy to lay out. And again, you can use these cards in many ways. We'll talk about that. Shuffling. I didn't mean to do that because I want you all to see the order of them. So I'll be right back with a deck that's actually in order. All right? Peace, what's up? I'm back. All right, so peace, what's up, y'all? This is Queen Sereda coming to you with another look at the Sacred Call of the Ancestors Tarot deck. This is the entire tarot deck. It is square, rounded corners, designed and everything by me. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a flip through, a full flip through of each card, because I want you to know what you're getting. Right now, they just have a sleeve on them. I look forward to finishing the book that is going to come with it. And I also look forward to the box that I'm going to create for it, if we can get this Kickstarter completed. Now, here we go. This is one of the cards. That's the last one, but I'm not going to go with that one. Let's show you the front. The very first card in the deck. As you can see, this deck is pretty thick, but it's not too thick for my hands. And I have petite hands. I'm a petite woman, 5'3". So it's very easy to shuffle. I don't want to shuffle it. Last time I did. And I got the cards out of order. So here we go. This is the first edition of the decks. It doesn't have anything extra on it. No gilded gold edges like I want. All that's going to come with the Kickstarter, y'all. So please support your sister. And here's the full card. Now, the type of cards that you'll see here, the artwork was done by me. This is mixed media type of art. Different type of mediums were used, acrylic, watercolor, all kinds of different things. Art classes are going to come soon now that I'm finally done with this deck. You know, you can see different etchings in the cards and the images. The full, this image came through is one of the spirit guides that came through, an ancestor, y'all. So someone who helps you get past starting over, you know, beginnings. You see that smile. showing you how to start off joyfully and in an innocent, non-judgmental way. They're guided by their intuition. So the moon is in there. And so that's the first card. The deck's resolution is really good. I love the way the cards came out. This is my Magician. And this person right here, they look like somebody that I do know. And if they know who they are, they'll let me know. Very much so inspired by a very high-ranking ancestor of some sort. Very powerful energy here. This is a male. And that's the Magician, you know. The next card here, we've got the High Priestess. I'm going to go ahead and show you her. There's much more to these images, y'all, but a lot of the image got cut off. Some of it got cut off, but that's the way Spirit wanted it to be. It's not so important. Every last detail. If you want to see the full image, then you can always order a print. Or you'll get a print when you order certain Kickstarter options. So that's the Empress. You see her. We've got the Emperor. The Emperor is actually a woman in this deck. This image is a lot bigger than this, but some of it had to be cut off because the cards are square in size. Let you see that. Okay, there you go. Now we've got the next part here. If you hear somebody laughing in the background, don't worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and keep on going. We've got this card right here. And then we've got, that was our Hierophant. So the pyramid on the actual print is a lot bigger on the painting. Okay, we've got the Lover's card here. And in some of them, you'll even see signatures. You'll see certain affirmations, certain inspirational words. Here's our Chariot. Okay. And yes, in the Chariot card, we do have the moon. In the Lover's card, we've got the element of synergy, you know, coming together. They're in like this meditation together, in tune with each other. You see the Chariot going forward, being guided by the intuition, going forward strong with that number 7 with the moon energy in the back. It's like, I don't see nothing else. It's just time to go forward. Then we've got the Strength card, the energy and element of Sekhmet, Heteru, and Strength, the Strength card. Just going forward regardless with the Crown on. Very powerful card here too. With also, you'll notice she has a cat mask on, right? So then you got the Hermit card. So you all, this image here, this, when I first started this deck, it's been a minute, okay? The year is actually in this card. And then we've got our Wheel of Fortune here. You can see that with all the elements on the crown here. Really tapping in, tuning in with their cosmic source, feeling their power. That Wheel of Fortune is like, I know I'm gonna land on a win. I'm already winning. And this image here, you can see it. It also has a mask over its face too. So I'll tell you more about those in the book. The Justice card with the number 11 on there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. Very serious, powerful card here as well. We've got the Hangman card here too. Let's see if we can get this zoomed in. Here we go. And as you see the Hangman, the image here is separated from here. It's got that kind of AI feel to it. It's also got wings, like angel wings. So that's what type of element this comes with for the Hangman. It's like you're suspended in time and you're trying to figure out which way to go, but you're not ready yet. You're not ready to go forward yet. But in the meanwhile, you're blossoming where you are, and you've shifted in order to make accommodations for what's not happening right now and the stillness that you have to have. So that card really means that. The Death card is here, and this symbolizes that there's different seasons, you know, autumn time, or there's different ways that you can experience a death or a ending of something seemingly. The moon on there indicates intuition, in tune with source, being at peace with what's happening, what's to come. Not necessarily a physical death, no, but more so a cycle ending. Temperance. That's our Temperance card. This is a young guy. And I did the best that I could back then when I was doing this art. But this is what it's supposed to be, y'all. So this is a non-traditional tarot deck in a way. The images have the same meanings and everything, but this is my rendition on it with the help of spirit. This is our Devil card here. And the Devil card, what it symbolizes, as you can see, the person's face is covered up. There's a lot of seeming, you know, images all in there. There's a lot of seeming confusion. And you may not be sure of where this person's coming from. They are a lot of times not sure either. So they're making it up as they go along. But it does show that God's energy is still there with the flowers. And there's still beauty there. But they are in, so to speak, a sunken place right now. Okay. Then we've got the Tower card. You all are familiar with that. This is my number 16 card for the Tower. And it has a light, what's the word? A starseed image on there. Someone who's an indigo. Okay, that's what came through on this one. Now, here's our Star. One of my favorite cards in the entire deck. The Star card. So this is the way she looks. And very powerful, robust energy here. She really came through in a very powerful, great way. Glowing. And it's really telling you to hold on to the vision that you have in your heart, and that things are still going to work out, and they can. You got to give them a little time. The Moon card. This is an image, I feel like, of, you know, the character Bess. If he had a wife, this would be her. You know, this came through as an ancestor who has the message of the moon, of your growing, you know, side that's not seen by everybody, your intuition, subconscious. And it's really talking about how to align with the force that people don't see. And this is a very loving energy, also very motherly. Yeah. The Sun. This is my Sun card. And it has all kinds of images and stuff in there, but it really does mean a whole lot of different things. But definitely to keep focusing in a great way, because things are beginning to come together. That's where all these little things are. Give you a good image here. Can you see that? Hold on. Okay, there we go. So there's the Sun going away. This is the Judgment card. And this image, I mean, the colors and everything, I mean, they did their thing on these cards with the printing portion. And this is the World card. This is a great ancestor here who's also an angel. And there's also a beetle in the picture that you can't see, that's down here by this hand, but it's in the painting. Very positive message there on this one too. So then we're going to go into our aces. Let me straighten these out. So this video is not too long. We've got the Ace of Wands here, which is an Ankh, bright red Ankh. And part of it got cut off on purpose, but it's on the full painting, trust me. So beautiful, powerful Ankhs made in layers and layers, y'all. All these images, none of them were just straight up drawn. I have my own technique of painting and everything, and it's not just throwing some images on the paper and being done with it. It's, you know, we'll talk about how they were done, but it did take years to actually complete. Okay, so our Two of Wands here, you can see some of the images in there. You can see some of the mixed media work. And then we've got the Three of Wands here. This is another powerful image of someone who is using their three sights to see and to guide them forward with this powerful fiery wands energy where things are really starting to take shape and manifest. And she has a crown on her head as well. Then we've got our Four of Wands, which is another powerful card here with all the cats on there. And then all of these people that are on the pictures, they appear to have cat ears on their head. And they also have moons on their heads also. So you'll see that. We've also got the Five of Wands here. This is a very powerful card as well. You can see the butterflies in there. Very beautiful card. And another card where the person appears to have on a mask, because they do. We've got the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands, you know, flowers, butterflies, love yourself, beautiful. It's a vase. And this is what came through. Flowers sitting on a table here. Then we've got the Seven of Wands. Now on the painting, some of these are a little bit darker as far as colors concerned. Once I just brightened the colors and all that so you could really see them. But some of the images, they will appear to be darker and lighter. Okay, then we've got, this is another powerful card here, our Six of Wands. And on this card, the person has merged and is sitting next to a vase with flowers, and their hair is a part of that. So they're blooming as well. Another powerful card as well. Now we've got the Nine of Wands, which is just a bouquet of bright flowers. Okay? We've got the Ten of Wands. The women coming together here and seem to be in some sort of a meditation and harmony, right? So let me let y'all see that. There you go. Then we've got this one, which is our Page of Wands. Another very powerful picture that came through, another painting. Full of joy, practicing, getting better. That's the energy of the page. Growing in skill, more and more, moving forward, fast movement, moving with the seasons. This is what our Knight card is talking about. Taking action at the right time, planning for the right move. Our Queen of Wands here. Let me let you see those colors. Very, very darker colored orange. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and the biggest thing here, her eye is a big deal. She's got all kinds of etchings in here that mean several things. The King of Wands. An image that really came through powerfully as well. This one was done with actual inks and all kinds of different things. So yeah, that's our King of Wands. I'll let you see the texture. You can, they really did a good job of the printing because you can actually see the texture. This is our other Ace of Cups here. This is our other Ankh in there. Well, not our other Ace of Cups, but this is another Ankh in the deck. All right, then we've got a Two of Cups card with mermaids on there. I don't know if you all have seen these right here in some of the paintings, drawings that we did before. We've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, very powerful card as well. We've also got the Four of Cups, which is another card that kind of looks like she's wearing a clown sort of outfit with this detail here. Eyes are covered up, all deep into the emotions, and waiting for things to come together more before they express themselves and say how they really feel. The Five of Cups, trying to find balance with so many choices and so many seeming emotions and ideas and other people's ideas, and just emotional balance is this person's looking for that, and they're trying to get away from as much conflict as possible, but it seems to keep following them because of their own vibration and what they're focused on. We've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is talking about people dealing with their own nightmares, people dealing with things that they make up in their mind about life, energies from the past coming up, unresolved things. All this can deal with the Six of Cups. Or something from the past coming up via the ancestors, which helps you to tap into something bigger, brighter, better. The Seven of Cups talks about abundance of choices and needing to find emotional stability or make an unemotional decision. Okay? Then we've got the Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is a big old vase of flowers, abundance, prosperity. That's what that's talking about. Nine of Cups. This is another one of our starseed cards. She actually has pink eyes. Very powerful card too. And this one, Nine of Cups, we're talking about, like, look at all the hearts, wishes coming true, fulfillment, things coming together, getting the love that you've always wanted, attracting the loves that you've always wanted. The Ten of Cups is fulfillment in a big way. So we've got, could be, something having to do with the shadow side that's coming to full circle. We've got the Moon card on here, full moon. And that's a different rendition of this type of card, but that's what came through, y'all. Let me show you some of the detail on it. To the side, before the light goes away. Okay, then we've got the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups is in the zone, ready to move forward, ready to leap. And they have all of this dynamic energy around them with this color of indigo colored blue. Another Knight of Cups card. This Knight I looked at as being a woman. She's some type of other type of character because she just looks completely different. There's no ears on there, so this is some type of angelic being. You can see that they have the wings here. So yeah, that is going to be our Knight of Cups. Now you may look at it as a man or a woman, but I did create her as a woman. You can see her lips, and she's got on a crown. Our Queen of Cups. This card right here, another very powerful card. You can see the watercolor detail in this one too. Let me show you. Okay. So yeah, that's that. We've got the King of Cups here. Powerful energy here because we've got sitting in water. He's very watery, right? How much? And he's very much so in balance. And he's balancing. It looks like they're moving these orbs of green. I feel like he's working with the source of and power of God. Cosmic power, green, that green light. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, portal opened up that the person is actually wearing. And it looks like they've really gotten deep into the details. Hence, you can see this is a lot of collage work here. They also have a ladybug covering their mouth as to block from saying anything, or they're holding back from saying things or speaking what's on their mind. Then we've got this Two of Swords. Let's make the light go back down. There we go. This one. So you got one person on here with their eyes wide open. Then you have the other one. The eyes are completely closed. They're helping each other out in some way. And this one is holding something in their hand, and it says awaken right here. That's our Two of Swords. Two people in the same vicinity who may not be communicating as well as they were or could be. This image here is another one that got cut off some because The original images, y'all, are 13 by 11, but I did the card square. So this is our Three of Swords here. She does have a big crown on another ancestral energy of someone who's seemingly wearing a mask. There you go. We also have our Four of Swords here, another very powerful card. Waiting to communicate until the full structure is done. We've got the Five of Swords, someone seeming to find a way to communicate without saying anything. Let me let you see this image. Another one that came out really well. We've got the Six of Swords here. Another image I'm going to show you up close. Yay, we've got plenty of sun, plenty of sun. Okay, so that's that image. We've also got the Seven of Swords, and this has, you can see the houses in there, you can see the there's flowers, there's foliage, abundance, the moon or sun in the background, depending on what it is for you. You got some like little happy star in the background. And yes, these images, you all, are a combination also of, you can see the watercolor detail in this one. It has to do with inner child. You can use these for inner child work too, for sure. Definitely was working with the inner child when I did these cards. Eight of Swords. You can see the different detail in there. This one. We've also got the Nine of Swords. Very powerful image. And this image is a guy, but he also has a sister that's in the deck, and you'll see it. We've got some light. Let me see. Let you all see what this image looks like up close. Apparently this painting was done in 2016. Yeah. I see it down there. So yeah, this is that image here. We've got our Ten of Swords. Let's wrap it up. Ten of Swords. Things are really coming together. I'll tell you more about it in the book. The Page of Swords. Very powerful card too. It's getting ready. This person's getting ready. They're manifesting, bringing things together with their mind. That's what Spirit said was happening there. Knight of Swords. The Knight, not talking yet, holding back, getting ready to take action, necessary action. No talking, but take full action. Let me let you see the eyes. Okay. We've also got this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is just denoted by flowers. It was such a powerful card that came through. These watercolor flowers. Very dynamic. Literally saw them as a different type of way to communicate. When you're at the Queen level, well, you can, she's learning how to sweeten it up a bit. Even though they say she can be kind of cold. This Queen in this deck, Spirit said, is learning how to sweeten things up a bit with their communication. The King of Swords here, as you can see that. You see the moon on the side. You see the butterfly. The word amazing is kind of cut off in there. Adventure. This is another very powerful card, which is showing an ancestor, some type of spirit guide, angel, something like that. In meditation, you can't see the eyes or anything like that. But, yeah. A lotus is in here, and it's just bubbling over. Thought this was a cool image as well, y'all. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, and it's mixed media, bouquet of flowers, very bright, powerful pentacles, manifesting, receiving what you want, looking at what you've grown, what's been growing. winning. The Two of Pentacles. We've got two sisters on here who look like they're very focused. And they're working together. They're standing very close. Hands are in their pockets. Using their hearts to manifest what they want. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got some sisters from another planet or something, y'all. Their hair is a lot bigger on the actual prints, but yeah, here they are. You can see them. Three of Wands. And they come right before this one. The Four of Pentacles. And she's tapping into her heart's desire, hence all the hearts. We've got the hearts creating a four-leaf clover right at her third eye point, which is significant. This image is another one that was done with collage work and all that. Another nice painting. We've got the Five of Pentacles showing possible conflict, disarray, things going into different directions, disharmony, disequilibrium, a bit of needing, definitely a huge needing to come together. And it could also mean bringing together all your passions, gathering all your passions. We've got the Six of Pentacles here. You see it's a big bright flower. We'll talk about that more later. Seven of Pentacles, another flower having to do with your passions. 7 different passions at that. Very literal. What will you do? Will you keep everything? Will you let something go? Let me show you the detail on this card. It came out really cool. Okay, there you go. We've also got the Eight of Pentacles, another card that came out rather nice that I want you all to see. I'm so looking forward to having gilded edges on the cards, on the edges of the cards. They're going to be so nice. I really feel like they need that. So that is our Eight of Pentacles card. Let me get you a closer look because there you go. Okay, we also have our Nine of Pentacles here. And for the Nine of Pentacles, you got a big old flower tree. And things are still in bloom. The Ten of Pentacles, we're almost done, y'all. A big old bouquet of flowers. And the flowers are like more of a purple in a gold vase, like really big, pretty flowers. Get you some detail. You can see it from the side. The light's going up and down. Okay, there you go. Let you see it. Really came out good. It really captured the colors well. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles up in here. As you can see, this is a card. She's got a mirror. She's holding it. She's got the Ankh over there. And she's focused. There's more to her image, but some is not in there because of the way that the cards are done. And it's talking about the strength of God and how it radiates throughout all of us. And the power is already within you. She's darker skinned than what this appears, by the way. So yeah. We've also got the Knight of Pentacles, and this one actually has like an image right on its head of an animal that has antlers. And those antlers and that head are right in the middle of her head. When you get the print, you'll be able to see it. On the actual paintings themselves. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Her brothers in the deck, and they kind of look alike, but they look completely different. This one really came out good. This caught They caught the actual colors in this really well. Let me let you see it. See that? Really came out nice. She has a huge crown on her head, by the way, but you can't see it in here. The eyes, they came out really yummy too. Can't wait to show y'all how I do this art. Then we've got King of Pentacles. And that is the final card in this deck, y'all. Really glad I got to show it to you. I was gonna wait, but I think we don't need to wait anymore. The Kickstarter is going to kick off, and that's on the 19th of this month. And there's going to be many ways that you can get this deck for yourself. The card fell out. I like to lay them out. They're very smooth here, but not so smooth where they fall out your hands. And yeah, when you get this deck, I think you're gonna feel the love in it. Spirit really worked with me to create a very powerful deck. Let me show you the cardstock again. Cardstock's not bad. However, when we do the Kickstarter, we'll probably may go a little thicker. But I like this because they're not too big in your hands. They're not too thick in your hands, and you can really shuffle with these. Yeah, and again, the images, you know, they're super bright. And no matter what you pull, it's going to speak to you. These cards are so unique because one thing you can do, say for instance, I pulled that, I pulled this, I pulled this, and I pulled this. Some of the images may be facing sideways. And you can read it that way, and it can tell you about something that's coming, past, present, seeming future. You can stack certain cards on top of each other that may have flowers. They may come out like this, for instance, you know, and one card may go on top of another card, depending on the way that it falls, and give you different meanings to the card. So we're going to talk about that. That's not my accident. All right, guys, so I just wanted you all to see these cards, to get a look at how powerful I feel like the images are, and the spirits, you know, ancestors that are in this deck. I really feel like the deck came together in a powerful way over the years. I'm glad the way that it came out. It's super duper cool. I look forward to sharing some blog posts with you. I'm talking about my processes of creating the art, and in the future, I'll let you all check out the actual creation process itself. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you all soon. You can do reversals with this deck, by the way. If the cards reverse like this, then you can go by that. If it's upside down, if it's turned that way, if it's turned this way, or if it's upside down, or if it's to the side, or you can just read them all upright. Turn them around as soon as they come up. When they come up, turn it around. And you'll know it's upright because of the way the text is. The text is upright. All right? So, beyond that, I'm going to go, and I'm going to leave the link to the Kickstarter and also to basically my newsletter. I will link that, and the Kickstarter will be coming up in those emails. I'm going to be telling you about the deck, why you want to get it, a lot of facts and things like that that you may not have heard of that have to do with the deck and all that too. So yeah, I look forward to connecting with you all, and thank you so much for tuning into this and listening. And I look forward to getting this Sacred Call of the Ancestors tarot deck in your actual hands. I really do. It's very powerful. And, you know, if you know about starseed energy and all that, that's what this is right here, okay? The star seeds for tapping into your power, remembering who you are, living your destiny while you're on earth, and living a full life that's enjoyable. Tapping into your absolute best while you're on earth. This deck will help you do that. It's really good for holistic healing, self-love. When I say holistic healing, I'm talking about holistic, not something that has to do with the medical system or any of that. I'm just talking about giving good energy to yourself. You know, I'll talk to you all soon. Much love. Naturallyhighlife.com is the website. And like I said, I'm going to link below so you can sign up on the newsletter and get updates about the Sacred Call of the Ancestors Tarot deck. Much love, much love, much love, and thank you so much for being here. This is awesome. Many blessings, y'all. Many.